Hello everyone, it's Effie here. Today I want to share with us on you are in charge. You are in charge. I read something that, was so interesting. And it said, when writing the story of your life, don't let anyone hold the pen because you are in charge of your life. And it's so true. If you let anyone hold the pen, then they run your life for you and you may not end up very well. So to take charge means to take control of your life or exercise personal leadership. When you take charge of your life, you are taking responsibility for yourself and for every area of your life. When you are taking charge, you are being connected to your God-given potential and you are setting meaningful goals for yourself. When you take charge, you become optimistic and productive. So take charge of your life. You may ask me, so how do I take charge? You take charge by controlling your mind. Your mind is the center of thought and it holds the keys to life. You become what you think about. That's what Napoleon Hill said. Your subconscious mind is your heart, and that's why the Bible says to guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life, both good and bad. The subconscious mind is the seat of control. It is deeper and more in control than the conscious mind. So you need to guard it seriously and jealously. If you're able to reprogram your mind, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And then you begin to take charge of your life. When you begin to take charge of your life, then that's when your life begins to get transformed and things begin to take a new turn. You are not a mediocre and you deserve a better life. But until you take charge, until your mind begins to accept it as fact, the situation cannot change. So you need to train your mind, you need to reprogram your mind to accept that you are not going to take no for an answer, or you're not going to settle for anything less than something good. You're going to follow your passions, you're going to go for your dreams, you're going to go for your goals, and you program your mind. Once you begin to program your mind, it accepts it as fact and things begin to change. You can take charge of your life by setting standards for your life as well. Intentionally select your company. It's not possible to be unaffected by those around us, especially the ones you love. Associate yourself with people of like values and passions, and disengage yourself from every negative and toxic person, whether they are offline or online. Instead, surround yourself with friends, family, and communities who will bring out the best in you and encourage you to reach your full potential. Those who will inspire you, those who will elevate your spirit, those who will affirm your values and purpose. Have an accountability partner that will help you keep track of your thoughts and your actions, especially if they are negative. That accountability partner will also help you, and he will commend you, he or she will commend you when you do it right. But have somebody that you are accountable to. I have a mastermind group that I meet with every week, and we help ourselves on this journey to reaching our goals, and it has been a beautiful experience. It's a global family because each member is from one country or the other, all over the world, and it is wonderful, and I am enjoying the gains of having a mastermind group. It is transformational. If you want to join the family as well, I can introduce you if you want. Just provide your name and email address. I'll put some links below where you can learn some more things, and you can also put your name and email address if you want to join the beautiful community. How do you take charge of your life? You need to change. There are a lot of things that need to change. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you do things, the way you react to things. Things do not change, we do. So you have to change. You have to change your mindset. And that changes your routine, your daily routine. And that changes your results. I have a poster that says, new mindset, new results. So you need to change your mindset so that you can get new results. To live a transformed life, you need to change the way that you are living your current life. You can't live in the digital era using the manual of the traditional era. It's not possible. So you need to change. The things that you did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago may not be of too much value these days. So you need to constantly change. You need to constantly recreate and reinvent yourself to be valuable. Learn to think differently and read and study the right books. Apply what you have read also. And if you are in a situation that you don't like, the solution is not to complain about the situation or even accept it. The solution is to change it. If you believe everything is possible, that's what the Bible says. I got connected to a wonderful training academy that helped me to change my mindset from I'm not a business person. I had always told myself I'm not a business person. I'm not a business person. I just prefer to work for somebody. I just prefer to stay in my comfort zone, get paid at the end of the month. But now I have changed that phrase to I am now an entrepreneur. So you can do anything you want to do as long as you put your mind to it, as long as you believe it, and as long as you work towards it. Marie Forleo says everything is figure-outable. That means you can figure out any and everything. The Bible says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. And vice versa. If you don't ask, you don't receive. If you don't seek, you don't find. If you don't knock, the door will not be opened unto you. Remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. The result will not change if you do not change or change something. So take charge of your life by changing or changing something, or both. You can take charge of your life by overcoming fear. Most people are paralyzed by fear. Fear of tomorrow, fear of the uncertainty. Overcome it and take charge of your life and your world. Someone defined fear as false evidence appearing real, and I love that definition. It has no real substance. Another person said, your fears will not happen. So identify what your fears are and face them head on. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? And prepare yourself for it. And you know what? The good news is that most times it never happens. Follow the footsteps of somebody who has succeeded in what you're afraid of doing. You can tweak it to fit your situation and make it work. Be creative, be innovative. Don't do nothing, just do something. You can start an online business or something that you're passionate about. Remember, you can turn your passions and interests into income and online too. All right, so I wish us all the best, and I just encourage you to take charge of your life. Take charge and do something. I hope you have acquired some knowledge and food for thought. And if you have, just like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay blessed, inspired, and grateful.